What is up, boys? Today we're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows. So recently I've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows live on stream, and you can see it on my channel. I've uploaded some videos about it, and I think I finally made up my opinion on the game, and it's not for me, boys. It's simply put, it's not for me. I think mainly because everything that I look for in Assassin's Creed game nowadays is just not there anymore. So let me start by saying I don't know if I'm gonna continue my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I tell you what, the game is just, like I said, nothing that I want is there anymore, and nothing that I look for is there anymore, and so it's not really that fun for me, to be honest. It's not really that fun for me, but nevertheless, let's just continue on. The first point is I really dislike the leveling system, and I know you're gonna say that the leveling system is the main, key aspect of a Assassin's Creed the RPG style Assassin's Creed games, and you guys are 100% right. You would be right. That is how an RPG game works. But for me, what I hate is that just then on stream, I was playing the game not too long ago. I got to my first black box assassination, which, by the way, I didn't know they just straight up removed the black box scenes. They're just gone. They're just straight up gone. But I got to my first black box kill, and what can I say? I went to assassinate the chick, and you know what happened? I did half her health. I didn't even kill her. I didn't one-shot assassinate her. Do you understand that? I didn't even one-shot assassinate a primary target, because she was double my level. I was level 4 or 5, and she's level 8. And guess what? I can't assassinate her. I can't kill her. That doesn't make sense. It genuinely doesn't make sense. This is what I hate about these new Assassin's Creed games. If I compare it to my favorite Assassin's Creed game, which is AC4 Black Flag, all of the progression in the game is tied to the story, or it is completely optional. That's right, completely optional. In AC4, when you start the game, you're given the hidden blades, you're given the swords, you're given everything you need. Pistols, you're given the jackdaw, you're given the mortar eventually, you're given all of this stuff, diving bell, and it's not stuff you have to go and earn because it's tied to the story. Everything that you need is tied to the story. And so it's completely optional if you want to go out of your way, go, kill some animals, skin them, get their stuff to make yourself better armor, more pistol slots, have better pouches, all this. It's all completely optional. However, in this game, in the RPGs game, it is as if there's story level, and then there's your level. So the story level will just keep rising the more you do the story. But if you do not progress or do not go anywhere in the open world, what will happen is story will just keep going up and you will stay here. And then what eventually happens is you're like, all right, I'm too weak. And then so now you have to do this catch up. So all this bloat in between where you have to go, level up, get better weapons, get better armor, get all this. It's just not for me. It's personally, I think it's a waste of time. When I play an Assassin's Creed game, I'm there for the story. I'm there for the characters. If I can get invested, I'm there for all of that. But in this game, all of that is locked behind level progression. That is completely stupid to me. I know what you're gonna say. All of this is to do with the RPG aspect of the game and how the RPG game works. It's an RPG game at the end of the day, and so you have to have level progression. You have to have all of this. And yes, I'm saying this from the perspective of an OG Assassin's Creed fan. I've played Assassin's Creed 1 all the way to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I even have Origins, but I've only played 3 hours Origins because I hated the game. I hated the gameplay, hated the game. Now, second thing I'm gonna say I don't like, and now this is just a little pet peeve of mine, is the animations. Alright, the animations are good. They're really good. They're crazy good. But nowadays, too much. She's doing too much. It's way over the top, and I think that some of it is just completely unnecessary. So let me get into that. So, like, whenever you're down climbing in the game, she has a chance to just suddenly do a backflip or do like a freaking triple reverse axle flip or do random flips. Maybe you're just parkouring across a roof. She'll do like a whole ass front flip in order to get to that roof when it's literally like this far apart. All she had to do was jump. She'll do a front flip or something. Same when if you're swinging off a tree to assassinate someone, she'll do a backflip before she lands off the tree to assassinate someone, which is insane. Like, none of this is necessary. None of this is necessary. But for me, when I think of an assassin, I don't think of someone doing a fucking triple backflip in order to cross over a building or down climb a building, right? I think of simple and efficient ways to kill or get to a place you need to get to. Literally, you can't tell me that doing a fucking triple front flip in order to get to the next building is more efficient than just jumping across, right? You can't tell me that. You can't tell me, not only with the parkour animations, but with the kill animations in OG Assassin's Creed games. Like in this game, the animations are obviously amazing, but when you go to kill someone from behind, now it will like slice their ankle, slice their knee, slice their arm, then slice their neck, or she'll kick off their legs and then slice them in the neck. All of this is doing too much. Personally, I think it's doing too much. All she had to do was simply slice him in the neck and move on, like every other old Assassin's Creed game. The reason why it's that bad, I think it's that bad, is because she wastes so much time. I get it, it's flashy, it looks cool, yes, but it's not efficient and it's not how an assassin would do things. Now, obviously, once again, this is all my opinion. This is all basically what I believe in the game. I believe, if you look at someone like, okay, I'm gonna say, if we compare it to my second favorite Assassin's Creed game, AC Unity, those flashy kills were there. There's ones where he like flips over people, slices the neck of the other while the other dude's laying down, he'll stab him in the throat. Those are flashy, but they're reserved for only sprint kills, sprint double kills, or just double kills, double assassinations, right? It's reserved for those three. When it's a regular standing assassination, what does he do? He puts his hand over their mouth, stabs him in the back. I don't know how that kills him, but it probably does kill. Stabs him in the back. And that's what an assassination should be, not a whole spectacle, because then it happened to me in the game. I drop on top of someone, I air assassinate someone, and then I get caught because she has a whole ass massive animation. Or maybe I'm stealthing, and then so I go behind someone, and then I try to kill them, and then she kicks out their legs, then stabs them, which Arno does do, but we're talking about this game. She kicks out their leg, then stabs them, but I'm literally just standing behind them, and I just wanted a regular assassination. But she kicks out their leg, then stabs them, and then the dude that's like off in fucking Yahoo turns around and then spots me, because all of this because she took forever to assassinate someone. No, I just want to go up behind someone, do a quick, simple assassination, and move on. It's as simple as that. That's all I'm asking for. Not some crazy flashy animations, no fucking triple backflips, no crazy, quadruple slicing someone before stabbing their neck. Just a simple, quick, clean, efficient kill. But that's just me. That's just me. That's what I like in a game. And I know that they've stated several times that they're completely catering to a different audience now, people who like the RPG aspects of the game and not to the, OG returning fan base, because I guess they must see that it's a much bigger sales or bigger demographic of gamers, because kids love RPGs, obviously. People love assassins. Combine the two, bang, it should be a miracle for success, a recipe for success. But it takes away from the OG viewers that like the OG style of Assassin's Creed games. However, not everything is bad with this new Assassin's Creed game, and I can say that two things they've done right in this game is definitely the parkour is an upgrade from Mirage, and the combat is a major upgrade from Mirage. The whole reason I quit Mirage was because of the really, really bad combat. I hated it. The combat in Mirage, when you attack someone, you literally attack through them, and you'd get this like little sound, but your sword would just go clean through them, and the parrying so slow, dodging terrible. I hated the combat so much in Mirage. It was the worst thing I've ever seen on planet Earth. And okay, well, that's a bit of exaggeration, but you get me. I really didn't like the combat in Assassin's Creed Mirage. Um, but once again, that's completely, just for me. But I think in this game, with the whole parrying, they got that down much better, and they got dodging down better. They got, the use of abilities was done pretty cool, and etc. The combat was overall a better upgrade. Not like the counter kill system I'm used to from back in the old days, because I loved my favorite thing to do. Alright, this is a little tangent, but my favorite thing to do in AC4 was to just grab a group of people and like run around Havana or something, or and get all the guards, the yellow coat guards, and like aggro as many as I could, and then I would literally just fight them with my swords. I would just counter kill, counter kill, counter kill, or counter, and then just chain kill a bunch. And I found that fun. As a kid playing Assassin's Creed, I thought that was sick. I was like, bro, this guy's a one-man army. He's Edward Kenway. When you see all of the trailers for the game, you got Blackbeard hyping up Edward. You got shit like in the other trailers, the calling all arms, where he like boards a ship and it literally lonesome takes out a ship. That's the type of fucking gangster Edward Kenway was, and that's the type of gangster you could be in the game. That's what I loved. And despite all of the flashy anime, what the hell, the animation in the parkour in Assassin's Creed Shadows, the parkour like momentum is now much better. I think that they don't kill the momentum completely. Like in Mirage, when let's say you were just hopping from one thing to another, like you were just hopping along something. In Mirage, what would happen was it would feel like he would hop, and then his momentum would die, and then he would have to hop again and then hop again. Whereas in this game, it's more like the momentum carries, so it's more like a skip across. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels more fluid. The motion feels much more fluid. It feels better. It's overall just feels better, and I think it is better. But it's that's just how it feels to me. It's all personal preference, but I think they did get that better than Mirage. All in all, I just wanted to come through, rant a little about the game. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be continuing the playthrough. I mean, I've only done one black box kill, even though they don't have black boxes anymore. I've only done one black box kill, and I think I might play a little bit more, because you can't do the game justice if you don't play it. But so far, hasn't been fun for me. Hasn't been the most fun. So I don't know. I'll see if I decide. This is just all my viewpoint from an OG Assassin's Creed fan. My favorite games being AC4, AC Uni, maybe Revelations is number 3, my third favorite. But this is all from my opinion, and yeah, let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree. And while you're down there, drop a sub for the boys. Drop a like, drop a sub. Just do it for the boys. And yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, boys, I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.